In our world, numbers are everywhere, calculated, measured, constant. But one number defies that stability, gripping generations of the superstitious. Across centuries and civilizations, the number 13 has been tied to tragedy, misfortune, and darkness. Why does this one number strike so much fear into so many people? Maybe ancient history holds the answer. In Norse mythology, there's a tale of a feast in Valhalla that unfolds with a chilling lesson. The gods, powerful and revered, had gathered for what was meant to be a grand and joyful banquet. There were 12 of them, a number often associated with completeness and balance. The atmosphere was light, the tables overflowing with food, and the hall filled with laughter and camaraderie. But that harmony was shattered with the arrival of an uninvited guest. Loki, the trickster god, entered as the 13th attendee, his presence like a shadow cast over the gathering. His cunning and chaos would soon change everything. Loki's schemes led to the death of Balder, the beloved god of light and purity. Balder's death didn't just devastate the gods, it set the stage for Ragnarok, the Norse apocalypse. One unexpected presence, one 13th guest, it was enough to tip the scales of fate and bring disaster. Stories like this have echoed through time, branding the number 13 with a dark and foreboding legacy. A similar tale appears in Christianity, the Last Supper. Jesus dined with his 12 apostles, but Judas, the 13th at the table, betrayed him, leading to the crucifixion. Was it mere coincidence, or does the number itself carry some hidden curse? Even beyond mythology and religion, 13 casts a strange shadow over modern times. Serial killers like Jack the Ripper, Charles Manson, and Jeffrey Dahmer, all their names have 13 letters. The Apollo 13 mission, known for its incredible survival story, narrowly avoided disaster. This isn't just about numbers. It's about what we avoid and what we fear. Buildings skip the 13th floor. Airlines omit row 13. Many people refuse to marry, travel, or make big decisions on Friday the 13th. These aren't just superstitions. They're rituals meant to protect us from something we don't fully understand. But the number 13 carries an even darker history. In folklore, the 13th person in a group was thought to be marked for death. In witchcraft, 13 represents the number of a full coven. And in tarot, the 13th card is the death card. It's no wonder triskaidekaphobia, the fear of 13, runs so deep. But what if it's not just paranoia? What if something about 13 really does disrupt the natural order? Mathematicians point out that 13 breaks patterns of harmony. It follows 12, a number of completeness. 12 months in a year, 12 zodiac signs, 12 gods, 12 disciples. But 13, it's odd, uneven, and unpredictable. Even nature seems to reflect this. Lunar tides sometimes align with the number 13, causing disruptions for those who depend on the rhythms of the sea. And cicadas, those strange, buzzing creatures, emerge every 13 years. A prime number that confounds predators and ensures their survival, but at the cost of balance. Is the fear of 13 just a product of human imagination, or does it point to something deeper, a pattern woven into history, mythology, and even nature itself? Maybe the number 13 isn't just unlucky. Maybe it's a warning, etched into the fabric of reality, hidden in plain sight, and every time we avoid it, pretending it doesn't exist, we're only fooling ourselves. The next time you step onto the 14th floor or settle into room number 14, Pause for a moment. Is it really the 14th? Or are we just sidestepping reality? And if something bad were to happen in that room, could you truly dismiss it
as just a coincidence?